Section 6 of Child Whispers by Enid Blyton. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. The feeling. Inside of me there's a feeling lives, that wakes when I see a rose, or the snow, or sunshine, or daisy fields. It wakes for a time, and then goes. When I suddenly see the rainbow shine right over the sky so wide, and the sunshine gleams through the pouring rain, I get that feeling inside. When I get out of bed on a winter's morn and look through my window pane and find the snow on the trees and fields, I get the feeling again. When a great big wave comes sweeping up on a stormy and windy tide and crashes against the rocks and spray, I get the feeling inside. I once told Nanny just how I felt, but I'm not going to tell her again. She didn't know at all what I meant. She called my feeling a pain. The Naughty Gnome. A little gnome in fairyland once found a pot of glue, and he of course began to think what mischief he could do. He smeared the toadstools, one and all, whereon the fairies sat, and oh, how cross they were to find a naughty trick like that. He dropped some glue upon the grass to catch the fairies' feet, when there came by the fairy king and queen with all their suite. The king walked straight upon the glue and found he couldn't stir. Then came the frightened gnome and cried, "Oh, please have mercy, sir! I didn't mean to catch your feet within my sticky glue, but please forgive me and I'll find some better thing to do." "I'll pardon you," the king replied, "but hearken what I say. Go use your glue on chestnut buds to keep the frost away." So in the chestnuts every spring the gnome works all day long, and if you touch a bud you'll find his glue is very strong. 6 o'clock. We always wake at 6 o'clock when nurse is still asleep. She's hidden under all the clothes. Her breaths are loud and deep. We mustn't talk till 7 strikes, and so we just turn round and hear the milk carts going by. They have a tinny sound. I look up at the ceiling and I count the cracks I see, and all the flies upon the wall. Once there were 23. Teddy pulls out feathers from the eiderdown and blows with all his might to make them drop on top of nurse's nose. I breathe on all the brassy knobs that feel so very cold. They go quite dull till Teddy rubs and makes them shine like gold. And now I've told you all these things, if you wake early too, and mustn't talk till 7 strikes, you'll know just what to do. The Imp's Mistake. As Anna slept beside the fire, an imp as black as soot came down the chimney in a bound and landed by her foot. He looked at her black shining shoe. A frown came on his face. He thought it was a piece of coal, it tumbled from its place, and so he started tugging hard to put it back again upon the fire when Anna woke and gave a cry of pain. "You naughty little imp," she cried, "just leave my foot alone." And in a trice the imp had jumped and up the chimney flown. So when you're sitting by the fire, it's better on the whole to keep awake in case that imp should think your shoes are coal. End of section 6.